On Thursday, the European Central Bank caught investors off guard by increasing its interest rate by 25 basis points. The ECB decision shocked investors as the euro reacted with a sharp drop of more than 100 pips. Surprisingly, such a 25 basis point rate hike should have strengthened the single currency, but the euro plummeted instead. Meanwhile, Christine Lagarde added to the panic and said that the European Union regulator would closely monitor macroeconomic indicators when deciding on the interest rates. The ECB president did not mention soaring inflation and the need to curb it at all costs. However, she pinpointed high unemployment and slowing economic growth. In addition, economists say that the European Union may have already slipped into recession. Simply put, the ECB announced that it paused rate hikes and prepared for monetary policy softening, and this statement dashed hopes that interest rates in Europe would be higher than in the United States. In general, the macroeconomic data had long indicated that this would be the case. However, the European Central Bank refused to pay attention to anything other than inflation. Once the recession became a real threat, the regulator quickly reconsidered its approach. Christine Lagarde said that all rate hikes would cool down soaring consumer prices. Specifically, the head of the European Central Bank noted a decrease in spending on the part of consumers and businesses. This leads us to a rather simple conclusion. It's the European Central Bank, not the US Federal Reserve, that has put interest rate hikes on a pause. Given that today's macroeconomic calendar is almost bereft of any crucial news releases, the most likely scenario suggests a consolidation at the current levels 1.0887 and 1.1065. The dollar will hardly extend gains. At the same time, a rebound is unlikely, although yesterday's comments by ECB President Christine Lagarde have given the market a strong impression. Buyers seem to be trying to push the price up so that it consolidated above the 1.0986 mark. Like most other currencies, the Swiss franc dipped, went down by a steep rise in the greenback. However, it has been steadily gaining value in the longer term. First of all, this is due to the Swiss National Bank's rate hiking campaign. Secondly, Switzerland shows a strong economic performance, unlike the euro area, which is typing into recession. Thirdly, the franc is considered a safe-haven currency, while confidence in the euro and the dollar has recently declined somewhat, which in turn boosted the franc's appeal. Therefore, looking ahead, the Swiss currency is likely to keep rising. However, its growth is expected to be sluggish and too modest for intraday traders. As for the British pound, its trajectory is similar to that of the European currency. Sterling is likely to close the week in the range of 1.2673 to 1.2901. And that's all for now. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to the channel and see you in several hours. We will take a close look at the US trading session.